Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at knowledge that might save your life one day. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Don't ever stop performing CPR on a person until the EMTs take the body away. CPR doesn't wake up a person. It's to force blood to their brain to prevent brain death so that the EMTs can revive that person. Whoa. Oh wow. I just realized I'm so dumb. I honestly don't know much about CPR. I've just always thought it was to wake that person up. Like, you know, if they faint or something, do CPR and then they'll wake up, because I've been watching too many dramas. Polar bears have insane ADHD. If one is chasing you, intermittently drop clothing items like a hat or gloves. It will stop to sniff them. Oh, just take off all your clothing and drop them everywhere. Man, polar bears are so cute to look at from afar, but honestly, they are pretty scary. If you call 911, always say where the problem is first, followed by the problem. If you happen to get cut off before you can say what the problem is, at least the dispatcher has a location to send an officer to check it out and advise if more police or fire is needed. Oh, okay. So you say your address first? That is honestly pretty smart. Wow. I've never ever thought about this before. I do feel like I would say the problem first, you know, because if I were to be panicking, I don't know. I don't think I can think straight. I'll just be like, oh my gosh, this is happening. And yeah. Firefighter training. If there is a fire, crawl out of the building. Do not stand up to run. 1 or 2 breaths of smoke are enough to do major damage and require hospitalization if you get out at all. It may be warm where you are crawling, but standing up can cook your skin and your lungs. The smoke at eye level can be more than 600 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about like this situation, like everyone is running and then you just go on all fours and just start crawling. But I wonder how many people are going to do the same if you tell them this, you know? Because normally if there's a fire, your first instinct is to just run, right? I feel like if I was in this situation and I tell people to come and crawl with me, they're just going to kick me. If you can't do a pull-up, I won't be able to save myself. I already know where this is going. You probably won't have the strength to pull yourself up off a ledge. Oh no. No, that's sad, man. I have thought about this though. Like, you know how in movies, like someone's about to fall off a cliff, but then they grabbed the edge of it and then they pull themselves up? I'm always just like, wow, I wouldn't be able to do that. The instinct of wolves will only cause them to attack/hunt you if they can intimidate you into fleeing from them. Standing your ground against a wolf pack will be terrifying, but will eventually cause them to bugger off. Yeah, I guess you like make yourself bigger or something. Look bigger. I'm just imagining myself in these situations and yo, I'm sweating. This is the same with tigers as well. Don't turn your eyes away from a tiger. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think I'm ever gonna see a tiger. I don't even think I'm ever gonna see any of these animals because I just stay home like 24/7. That water you're about to dive into might not be as deep as you think. Yo, whenever I see videos of people like diving from really high, my heart is like beating for them, you know. I'm always so scared. Heights are scary. If someone is trying to abduct you, fight back. Most abductors will just give up if they meet resistance. And whatever you do, don't let them take you to another location. I mean, I feel like most people will fight back, right? Because no one's just gonna be like, oh, take me. You know? You know what I mean? Unless they're like too weak to fight back, like kids. If the tide suddenly goes out unexpectedly, run like you stole it for higher ground. Yeah, this. I honestly don't understand why some people will go out and look, you know, because I saw a video where there was like a really like high wave and then people were just looking like they weren't running and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like run to somewhere that the water won't get you kind of thing, you know? Why are they sitting there taking pictures? Jeez. If you're ever bitten by a bat, raccoon, fox or skunk, go directly to the hospital. There is no cure for rabies once it is fully onset. Oh my gosh, that's scary, man. I'm getting scared. I'm not going to touch any animal. When people say to take an aspirin to help during a heart attack, chew the pill. Don't swallow it whole. It gets absorbed much quicker. Really? How does it help a heart attack though? Oh my gosh, I'm so curious. I'm gonna Google this. Aspirin interferes with the blood's clotting action. Oh. It reduces the clumping action. Wow. I'm learning a lot today. I'm happy. If a person asks you for something in the street, a light, the time, whatever, always keep the person in your eye line. So if they ask for the time, don't look down at your watch. Raise your arm slightly so your watch is in sight. Oh, so like instead of being like this, because then they can take action on you, just be like this. Okay, so someone had an experience with this. I was on the street late at night on my way home and someone approached me and asked for the time. I did this, told him the time, and he just kind of stood there. Then he started asking some weird questions about how he was looking for his friend's house and he was sure it was on that street and he had a yellow car similar to the one behind me. I didn't look back but just said, yeah, yellow, and he pointed directly behind me. I said, yeah, the yellow car, I saw it as I walked by, so? He paused for a second, looking like that meme of the woman with the equations around her head. Then just yelled, oh, screw you, and stormed off. Wow, he was just trying to distract him so he could like take something. Sneaky, sneaky. If you've been buried alive in a standard coffin, stay calm. If you're alive, you haven't been buried that long. Also, the dirt above you hasn't set yet. Most coffins are not built to last once buried and as a result have weak siding. So here is what you do. Pull your shirt over your head. You don't want to be swallowing dirt. Position yourself so you are as sideways in the coffin as possible with hands and feet pushing along the sides. Oh, push. You should be able to blow out one of the walls. Start crawling up. Do not panic. You may not find a grip immediately. Keep going until you make it out. This is so scary to think about. Being buried alive. Does this happen a lot? Why is there a tip for that? Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Yo. I feel like I've just been in this innocent bubble. That's too scary for me. Know how to spot a stroke. An easy way to remember is the acronym FAST. Face. Is one side of your face droopy? Can you fully smile? Arms. Can you hold your arms out straight? Like this way? This way? Speech. Are you unintentionally slurring your words? Time. Call an ambulance right away. Time is of the essence. Finally, you do not have to have all of the above symptoms in order to be having a stroke. One or fewer is possible as well. It's just scary how like anyone could get a stroke. Like even if you're young and healthy, you could get a stroke. And that's just scary to me. If you have to get out of a moving car, then put one foot down and take a step. Don't just jump out. This will reduce your speed immensely. Sure, you will fall over, but at a much reduced speed. A stuntman told me this. I've always, had that thought of like, what if I had to jump out of a moving car? Like, how am I going to do it, Whew. If you smell something close to fish or even urine, it's possible you may have an electrical fire. Electrical fires tend to smell like fish, and when exposed to high heat, urine. Or maybe your cat had a snack and decided to pee on the carpet. Yeah. Do not go to the restroom to avoid causing a scene. Almost every death I've seen from people choking are found unconscious in a bathroom stall because they were too polite to seek help. Oh my goodness. I feel like if I was in that situation, I will, leave the scene as well because I hate, people just looking at me or like, I just hate getting that, attention from a crowd. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Yo, that's scary. Tell people you're uncomfortable, I guess. Just be like that, tell them. I mean, you can't really tell them, but let them know that something is going on with you. If you're a pedestrian and crossing a street, if you can see the sun's reflection on the windshield of a car, there's a good chance the driver cannot see you. Oh. Contrary to common myth, you can file a missing persons report before 20 hours have passed. Putting it off a day because they went missing that night could very easily be the difference between them being found or not. Is that a myth? I thought that was true. Like, you had to wait 24 hours because, they might just be, like, chilling somewhere, If you're ever charged by a moose, get behind a tree. They have about a 10-inch blind spot and they'll lose you. Oh, okay. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!